click it, it just goes all over the place. That's just great. Your husband is an idiot.
Sunsets like a tangerine. Let's find a road we've never seen. Life is short, make it sweet.
Good morning.
Morning. Cheers. Love you.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday.
Good morning from the forest.
We're in the forest.
It's cool.
And look, we're outside. We're not in air conditioning. Oh, we've been here for 4 days and it's just been glorious.
Incredibly nice.
Yep, we love this. So we are just south of Williams, Arizona. And it's been wonderful.
In the Kaibab, I believe it's called. K-A-I-Bab, B-A-B, Kaibab Forest, National Forest. Pretty nice.
Yep, very nice.
Little on the breezy side at times, but it only comes in gusts, so you have to put up with it.
And I forgot to write down my birthdays, so happy birthday to anybody that has a birthday coming up this week, and we will revisit that next Saturday with my apologies. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. It is October already. Wow.
Well, kind of, you know, came the same time it does every year.
Yes, it does.
9 months passed and wow, hey, it's October.
Yeah, yep. Well, we thank you for being here and watching us idiots on Saturday morning. We appreciate you very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and click that bell so that you get notified whenever we put out a new stupid video of us. And
for those of you who haven't subscribed, we'll give you a couple seconds here. Go ahead and click that button.
Yep, click the button and the bell so that you get your notifications.
Do that right now.
Okay? It doesn't cost anything. We're not going to charge you. It's free today. Please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share us with the friends and family you want to torment.
Order before midnight tonight.
Yeah, ordering. We do have stuff on Bonfire to order. We had somebody ask us about the zip-up sweatshirts.
We've got zip-up hoodies.
Yay!
And, you know, I kind of priced out zip-up hoodies, and I guess they are in line with everybody else. They're about somewhere, I can't remember the exact cost of them. They're about 50 bucks. But I looked them up online for the same quality and everything, and these are actually cheaper than the ones you buy online at stores and stuff. So
yeah, we looked at a couple just in places that we've been to since we've been here, and that's just how it is. That's how they are.
And we're not making a bunch off of them. I've got it almost down to the cost. It's like buck and a half a shirt is all we would get.
We're just happy when somebody wants to wear something with our names on it. That's pretty cool. And we haven't even been able to get ours yet because we're not somewhere we can get mail or packages or anything. So we have to wait for ours. Last Saturday after we chatted with you, you worked on video stuff. I worked on Christmas card stuff. I've been going through and making up my little Christmas card kits, so kind of gathering my different papers and embellishments and words and all that, and getting them together so I can just assemble them like that.
If you've been following us at length, you know what she does. If you're new to the channel, she's a crafter, and we do that while living full-time in our RV. She has a bunch of craft supplies with her and little things to make cards and things like that, so she does all that from the RV.
Pared down a lot.
Yeah, we've pared everything down.
Yeah.
But she makes it all here from the RV. It's really kind of interesting. You can go search out Lori's Crafts or Lori's Cards on a search bar in YouTube, and it'll pop up a bunch of those videos where she's talked about it in the past.
Well, Christmas came early for you mostly.
Yeah, okay. Christmas came early.
Tom got a very fun Christmas present. Yeah. You don't want to talk about it yet?
Nah.
Okay, it's a surprise then. It's not Christmas yet. So, some of you already know. And then we went and fueled up the truck and we scoped out the dump station where we needed to go. So we were going to a Love's truck stop just east of Kingman. And I'm really glad we went ahead of time to go check it out because it is a busy, busy place. And the time and the day that we were there, so we were there on a Saturday, and we were there, you know, afternoonish, so it was swamped. There were people and cars and RVs and truckers just everywhere, and it's not a big area. But we did see how we would be able to pull into the dump station and get it. So I'm glad that we went ahead of time.
Yeah.
So, and we called all around for water, for fresh water to get here in Williams. And we weren't able to find anywhere except for an RV park in Ash Fork. Is that what it's called?
Ash Fork.
So,
About 30 minutes west of Williams. It's funny because the RV parks in Williams and even the RV parks in Flagstaff do not want to just sell you water and dump. They want you to spend the night.
yeah, at $80 a night.
At 80 to $100 a night. So.
Yep. Well,
Hey, we found some water.
We had to lug it a little ways.
We'll lug it a little ways,
but it's cheaper than staying the night and having to reset up twice. So.
Because once we're finished here, we plan on moving on, still going east, and still staying in the National Forest. It'll be a different National Forest at that point, but you'll find out about that in a couple of weeks.
Yep, a couple weeks. So Sunday was the last day of baseball.
For us.
For us. I was going to pause there for a while.
Actually, the second week of baseball season was pretty much over season for us.
Well, they had their moments. They had their good moments and they had their bad moments.
Yeah, I remember both of those good moments.
Stop it. Oh. Well, they ended up winning their very last game, so left on a high note. That's good.
Yeah.
I worked on Christmas card stuff again, and then we went and visited with our hosts. We were at a Boondockers Welcome.
Yeah.
And
we can say their name. Tony and Jeannie were incredible Boondockers Welcome hosts in Kingman.
Yep,
Amazing
They were
folks.
super nice. They've got a great place to host Boondockers Welcome.
If you're not a Boondockers Welcome member, you have to get it through Harvest Hosts. They are now owned by Harvest Hosts, but you don't have to buy Harvest Hosts. You can just do Boondockers Welcome if you want to. Click our link below, and I believe you get an extra month if you buy the annual, and we get an extra month. So we do get something off of that. But it's really cool, and they are super folks.
Yeah, they are. They are. On Monday, I went to I had my fancy nails on from Tom's Big Event, and they were 3 weeks, so they were just growing out, but they were still in good shape. But I was done. They were going to start lifting and looking yucky, and so I needed to go get them off professionally. So I wanted to go. I could do it myself, but I wanted to go somewhere professionally so that they would soak in the good nail polish remover, the acetone to get them off, and then they've got, the special Dremels and all that. Okay, well, this guy, he about ripped them off.
He just took a pair of pliers and was trying to pull them off.
Not really. But, so he cut them down
I
short.
could have done that for half the price.
Half the price. I could have done what he did by myself even better. So he cut them all down, but then he had a half-broken fingernail that he was trying to put underneath it and pry them off. So he ripped them off my fingers. So my natural nails are all beat up. They're terrible shape. And I was so mad. It was like, and he kept hurting me. He kept jabbing me with that fingernail. And then he got a blank new nail that they put on, the tips. So he took one of those and he was sticking it under and trying to pry it off, and he'd rip it off, and oh my gosh. And then afterwards, he didn't even really file down the nails good. I had to go home and do it and redo it.
But one of the things that you told me was they're supposed to soak first to...
Yeah, to get it all loosen
it up. And they didn't soak her at all.
Nope. He did, like, I think the last 3 nails, he put the acetone on cotton ball and wrapped foil around it, but he didn't have me soak the nails off. And I was just like, okay, I'm never ever going back there again. But I probably won't go back to a nail place until I go, okay, so what is your process for removing the nails? Do you just rip them off my hand, like has happened before? And then afterwards we went for lunch. We hadn't gone out to eat in a while. And we're trying to be very, very careful with where we go eat because of my stomach issue. So we went to Cracker Barrel. You can say what you want about Cracker Barrel, but we love it. And They give you so much food. So you ate all of what you got.
I got breakfast,
You got
so
breakfast.
you don't really want to save breakfast and take it home with you.
That's true. There wasn't too much that you could have saved.
Yeah.
However, with mine, I get the maple bacon chicken. Oh my God, it's so good. And then I get the double of the hash brown casserole because you get 2 sides, so I double that. There's enough there for me to take home because I didn't eat all of like even half of it. I ate maybe about a third of it.
3 meals out of yours.
We got 3 meals out of it, yeah. So I brought it home, and that's what we had for dinner. Plus, I cooked up some broccoli for you to kind of add to it.
Yeah.
But it was so good. You even really liked it. You went, oh man.
Yeah.
And then we packed up for travel day because on Tuesday was our travel day.
Travel day to here.
To here. So our travel day, we leave Kingman, we stopped at the Loves, we dumped our tanks, and then we headed to Ash Fork to get water, and it was a little RV park there, and was it $10 for water?
I think so, yeah.
So
$10
$10 to dump our tanks, then $10 to get water.
So we got basically, we have a 100-gallon tank we filled up for $10. You know, we didn't take a full 100 gallons, but still,
right?
That's pretty cheap.
Yes, yes, it is, especially considering when we asked around here, it was like $25 was about the average to get just water. So it was a decent travel day. It was a little bit long for Kaylee just because we had the extra stops to make. But we're really lucky that we found this spot because we drove around.
Well, we found this first time driving in on the Dogtown Road, and you're the one that noticed it. In fact, we got a full video coming out Wednesday about how we got here, so you can watch that and watch it instead of listening to us jab about it.
He's trying to tell me less is more. So on Wednesday,
cheers to less is more.
Cheers. You know, he's a radio program director, so he's very bossy about that kind of stuff.
Oh, bossy?
Yeah. Less is more. No, I'm not the boss. You should be wearing that hat that Bob and Pearl gave me.
That's because they know.
That was
okay.
a joke. Knowing full well that I'm
less
not
is
the
more.
boss. And so Wednesday I did some mending for you. You had a pair of shorts that needed some mending.
Yeah.
Who mends? Does anybody else mend, or did they just throw that away and just buy something else? I'm old-fashioned, I guess. I mend, I iron, I just do all that kind of stuff.
She means she married old-fashioned.
No. I married old, but I didn't marry old-fashioned. We always say that I young him, and our friend Jay said that I euthanize you.
Yes. She euthanized me.
Youth as in Y-O-U-T-H. But that was even funnier than I young you. So I also worked on some more cards. I was having to get some birthday cards done because all of the October birthdays. And you did some RV stuff. When we tried to get into this spot, I kind of brushed a bit against some trees, so there was some stuff to kind of wipe off the side. And then we just kind of sat outside and enjoyed the peace and quiet and watching the birds and just listening to the leaves rustle and the quiet.
You can hear a jet every once in a while. You can hear cars go up and down Dogtown Road every once in a while, but it's not a super heavily traveled road.
No.
And you hear a train whistle off in the distance. Very far, it's in town, and we're way south of town.
Yeah, almost 6 miles. So, so on Thursday, we took a little trip into town. You wanted to top off the truck's fuel, and we were checking around for water sources. Like we said, it's kind of hard to find water, so we wanted to go inside. You had called around before we came here, and you wanted to go inside and actually talk to people.
Yeah.
And we found a couple places, but it was going to be like $25 for just water. So we decided to stop in town at a little diner, Goldie's Diner on Route 66, and you got a milkshake, and you were whining that it was an $8 milkshake.
Oh my God, I paid $8 for a milkshake.
And I tried to tell
Let me rephrase that. I paid $8 for a $1.50 milkshake.
Okay, We were on Route 66. It wasn't 1966. Okay? And
$8.
I got a little chocolate sundae.
I mean, it was a great milkshake. It really did taste good.
Yeah.
$8.
Hey, it was
I about
good.
fell out of the chair
And
when I
you-
saw the price of a milkshake.
And you didn't savor it either. You whooped that thing down. It was like, didn't you get a brain freeze?
You got to have a brain.
I'm still eating my one scoop of a sundae, and you already have inhaled your
I'm going.
at the bottom of the cup, and I'm like, you're done already? And yeah, any normal person would have had brain freeze, but you explained that, so. Ha 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 ha. And then we came back up the road here, and we went past where we are because we wanted to see where everybody goes.
We went to Dogtown Lake.
We knew that
if
there was a
you look it
lake
up on a
down
map,
there.
you'll see what we're talking about.
And there's a campground down there, and we
Yeah.
kind of wanted to go see. Well, the road is horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
up until where we are coming in, it's not bad. A little washboardy, but once you get past where we are all the way up to the lake, man, it just goes to crap.
And the way people fly on this road, I'm like, oh my gosh. They do not care about their vehicle. I felt so bad for Ito, our truck. It was like, I'm sorry, baby, we made you go on this road. It was awful. But and there's nowhere else for us to stay past where we are now.
Now we got
so
a
glad we
plum
stopped
spot
here.
right here.
Now yesterday, being Friday yesterday, we saw some vehicles and trailers coming in. A couple of them came back out,
Yeah.
realizing that the campground was closed and they couldn't go. But there was one road that we didn't go on, and that must be where the other ones went to.
Yeah.
That we didn't go down that road. And
Different Forest Service road.
yeah, so we don't know what's down there. But a few of the RVs that went down that way came back.
Yeah.
So they probably had to find a place up further. And then yesterday, I finished up my October birthday cards, and I started working on some Christmas card stuff.
I'm impressed
in autumn.
because it's the first week of October. She usually doesn't finish up that month's cards until 2 months down the road. You usually run 30 to 60 days
Oh, I
behind.
know. I'm trying to be better about that. So
Golly.
and then you did some trip planning yesterday.
Yeah, I did some stuff because, like I said, when we leave here, got to have some place to go, and I planned out. I have plan A and plan B. I'm not even going to do a plan C because we're going to make it work.
Yep. We
And we're still up in the mountains. We're still up in the forests, the high country of Arizona, because you still get down around Quartzsite and Yuma, and the temps are still triple digits, and we don't want to deal with that.
yeah, we heard it's like still 109 down
Yeah.
in Yuma. So
Yeah. Nope.
ugh.
We're not in any hurry. Taking it easy and slow.
Take it easy. Following the advice of the Eagles.
Yes.
So that was our week.
Pretty
in
much
a
it.
in a big fat coconut shell.
And we finally hit.
Yeah. Oh, weather instead of oh my God, it's freaking a million degrees.
We appreciate each and every one of you guys that sit and watch our videos. We really, really do. Make sure you do give it a thumbs up. We talked about it at the beginning. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It helps the channel, helps us out. Done?
Yes. Yep. We're done. Cheers. Love you.
Love you.
Have a great week.
See ya.
Take your banner